Welcome to a special video that we have for our channel today, where we're actually going to be announcing that we're giving out a financial gift to one of our viewers. So stay tuned for that in just a minute. Now, we all want the good life. We want to live a life of purpose, of meaning, of prosperity, of impact and adventure. If you're joining us on this channel, it means you want something more than the average and mundane. You're tired of the rat race and the 9 to 5. And when you close your eyes and think about your future, you see it as being meaningful, inspired, and full. You wouldn't be satisfied with good enough. You want your efforts to earn you wealth, and you want your actions to bring you legacy, while people look at you with admiration and respect. So how does one go from living an average life that nobody feels inspired by to living the life of our dreams? You might see a life full of world travel, beach vacations, yacht parties, family, luxury, Lamborghinis, Porsches, etc., and the list goes on. We all see this good life plastered all over Instagram. While we're smart enough to know that most who post about it don't live it 24/7, we still see a glimmer of hope of what's possible for us, and we want to begin creating our life with intentionality. Not just succumbing to the banality of reactive life building someone else's dreams and wealth. Well, we have 13 spectacular bits of insight into how you can actually build for yourself the good life that you want. And we know this means something different to everyone. After all, success is yours to define yourself. But we're going to give you some very valuable framework to create the best life for yourself. So stick around until the end to figure out how you can truly break free of the chains of bondage common to most men and live a life unfettered from others' control and expectations. Free to live out your own wildest imaginations and aspirations. A life truly worthy of impact and admiration. Before we get into today's video though, as promised, we have a very special announcement to make. As you might have noticed, we just broke the 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube, and that means we're well on our way to monetizing our channel and earning from our work and efforts. Hey, we practice what we teach. This is a huge milestone for us, and this growth is all thanks to our loyal fans and audience. That's you. So we want to give back in monetary form. As a show of our appreciation and commitment to you as you commit to us, we're going to be giving away $100 to one lucky viewer, paid next video via PayPal or Venmo directly to your account. Now here's how it works. Pay attention. We just broke 1,000 subscribers and we're almost past 4,000 hours of watch time, but not quite yet. So do us a favor and go watch a few more of our videos that you may have missed. 2 or 3 each ought to do it, and that will send us into the stratosphere. And then what we need you to do is this. 1, like this video. 2, leave a brief comment telling us which lifestyle billionaire video is your favorite so far. And 3, share this video with a single friend or on your social media platform of your choice. But just share it out. Then sometime in the next 3 days, we're going to be selecting a random commenter and we'll reply back to get your account information. We'll announce the winner at the end of the week. And that's it. We're giving out $100 to show our appreciation to you. And guess what? When we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're going to be physically shipping a lucky lifestyle billionaire clubber, a genuine gold coin, as well as give out a few more cash payments. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for your continued support and encouragement as we build this channel. And make sure to like, comment, and share this video with a friend. And oh yeah, you do have to be subscribed to win. Now let's get back to the content. How do you build a good life for yourself? A life that is purposeful, full, and joyous. It's simple, really. How do you build anything? You have to build with the right ingredients and the right materials, and that starts with thinking. If you think well and you pour good ingredients into your mind and you build with things that are positive, you will build a good life for yourself. Idealize now the perfect life for yourself. Imagine what all life would look like if it were perfect in every area. We're talking about work, family, friends, financial, hobbies, etc. Take a minute to visualize this and set big goals for yourself in each one of these areas. Set the kind of goals that will make something of you to achieve them. Then start off on the journey to attain your ideal in each area of your life through positive, consistent action. And here's the first step. What is the good life? Ask yourself what you want. Figure that out. Figure out a definite picture of exactly what you want in life for yourself. The good life is however you define it, but it is simply a realization of your greatest ideals in each major area of your life. The The good life is becoming all that you wish and hope to be. And then ask yourself, what do I need to accomplish to get there? Chances are you already know the big steps that will get you there. Well, in this video, we're going to explore exactly how to identify your ideals and how to ensure that you reach each one of those goals. Fortune favors the bold. Those who have stood out in history as being great have all done exactly what they had their minds and hearts set on. They weren't afraid to fail, but instead they took the chances to follow their passions and dreams. They encountered many obstacles, some failures, some burned bridges, but the fact is they dedicated themselves to their pursuits wholeheartedly. They cast off all fear of failure, they faced it head on and took the results as they came, both good and bad, and continued forward at all costs. Now, number 2, define your life, your wants, your purposes. If you don't define for yourself what the good life is, the world will define it for you, and you will be forever in pursuit of the things you don't truly want and can't truly find purpose in. So take a moment to actually define what that good life is. What are your life's goals? What are your wants? And what are your purposes in this ideal life of yours? Number 3 to consider is to behold and beware. Behold and beware. Behold the things that can happen. Be enamored by them. Behold the things that you want in your life, that you can make of your life. Behold the opportunities and the good things. But be aware. Beware that what it will cost you to earn your goals. Beware what you may sacrifice in your pursuits. Beware the leadings of lust and greed. Be wise with your life. Some things cost too much of us, and when we finally get them, we look back and we see ourselves as a broken shell of who we once were. Our values and morals abandoned and left adrift on the ocean's tide. This is not the good life. And so again, I say, behold and beware. Number 4, count the cost. Make sure that you know where you're going and what it will cost you to get there. So many times success comes with an absolute cost. Once a person knows how to be successful, they pursue it to no end. And when they finally look back after achieving their goal, it may cost them too much. And so before you pursue any avenue of life or any goal that you have set for yourself, count the cost. Make sure that you know what it's going to take to achieve that in your life and that it's actually worth it for you when you get to the end. Number 5 is know yourself. Know yourself. Know what you stand for. Know your virtues, your values, your beliefs about the world and the way things should be. And make sure you don't step outside of that. If you don't take time to define who you are, what you believe, what you stand for, what's important to you, and you don't develop your character and integrity before you set off on your journey, you will be subject to every whim that pulls you this way or that. That is in no way the good life. It's only when a man or a woman becomes who they truly are meant to be and someone that they would be proud to be that they can actually look back on their life and say that they lived it well. And so know yourself. Define your character, define your integrity, define your values, and defend them all throughout your life so that you can get to the end proud of what you've become and proud of what you've accomplished. This is every bit a part of success as much as wealth and finances are. Number 6 is dealing with unhappiness and worry. A small amount of unhappiness is constructive. Too much and it's destructive. A small amount of worry is constructive. Not the kind of worry that kills you, not the kind of worry that destroys you, but the worry that fuels you to be productive and precise. You see, under stress we grow, and so don't get caught up in worrying about things that really don't matter in life. Worry does destroy and kill. When we really break down life by creating such great civilizations as we have today, we have both blessed and cursed ourselves. Life truly is simple. We need food, we need shelter, and we need relationships. All of that is readily accessible to us, so pure and so simply, and yet we have complicated these things. We're not happy. We haven't necessarily complicated them for the worse. They can be incredible, but we have complicated them all the same. We don't just want shelter, a tent in the woods of which any man can easily survive. We want a large house, a mansion, a castle of our own. This is all well and good. Pursue your dream home. Live the life that you want. But don't forget that it is simply a glorified tent for shelter. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that glamorous relationships are worth more than simple, pure, honest friendships. We all want to feel important. We want to rub elbows with the most prominent people in our city, in our country, in our nation. And so we strive for wealth and success in order to appear high and lofty. And yet oftentimes relationships crumble at those levels because they're built on pretensions, not on truth. Don't neglect honest, deep, and pure relationships in your pursuit of what you want. Set up for yourself a pursuit of the good life, but don't forget that there is no need to worry. You can have all of the basic necessities of life in an instant if you were to take your eyes off the complicated, quote-unquote, improvements of these things. So strive for them, but don't let them ruin your life with worry. Number 7, how is stress good? In what scenario is stress helpful to us? According to experts, stress can actually benefit you, but in small amounts. You need to tell the difference between good stress and bad stress and cut loose the stress that is not productive and helpful for you. In its biological position, stress is a burst of energy that helps advise you on what to do and when. In small doses, stress can provide many benefits and advantages, such as helping you rise to the occasion and meet the daily challenges and demands. It can motivate you to give it your all, to get out of a stressful situation by conquering the task rather than shrinking to it. It can motivate you to reach your goals and help you accomplish tasks with more efficiency. It can even boost your memory according to these studies. So learning to use stress effectively in your life is something that's incredibly important on the path to the good life. Don't overworry, don't overstress, but learn to use these things in our life to spur us on, to take more action, to accomplish, to rise to the challenges and not shrink back. One of our favorite quotes over here is from Jim Rohn, one of the giants of personal development, who says, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." When you get those stressful situations, give yourself a mantra to repeat that spurs you on towards a better character, saying, "Don't wish it were easier, wish you were better." Rise to the occasion. Napoleon, the great commander of war, said, "I see only the objective, the obstacle must give way." Now, under stress, when we learn to use it to our advantage, we become laser focused on our goals, and we actually perform at the levels we're meant to. Number 8, discipline your disappointment. Disappointment can either propel us to improve or it can hold us back in condemnation of ourselves. Learn to discipline your disappointment. Things that you can control and improve upon, do. Learn to let that disappointment drive you forward into improvement. When you realize you haven't given it your all, you didn't go the extra mile, and you failed to get the results you were seeking because of an error or neglect on your part, let that disappointment sink in and teach you that you have more potential than you gave. This kind of disappointment is productive if you let it spur you towards improvement. However, the things that you cannot control, that are outside of your doing, that disappoint you, learn to not let that hold you back, because life is truly full of disappointments. So the ones that you can learn from, that can improve you, put that into play. But the ones that you can't control, that have no place in your life, move on from and become bigger than. Number 9, how to view money. Keep money in its proper place. It is a servant and nothing more. It is a useful tool to do good, provide comfort and needs, a means to enjoyment, etc. Too much emphasis on money reverses the whole picture. You then become the servant and money the master. Money is a wonderful servant and a terrible master. Such an important part of the good life is keeping a proper perspective of money and its role in your life. Make sure that you are always the one calling the shots, that you are the one that is in control, not money. Number 10, work with the right people. To get the results you want for your life, you'll have to sift through a lot of people to find those who are pursuing their own version of the good life and becoming the best they can become. Most people you meet won't click with you on this level. Don't fault them for it, but don't work with them either. Find those who you admire, who you respect, and who will be a healthy, positive addition to your life. Additionally, live a sucker-free lifestyle. You can tell right off the bat which people will add value to your life, which people you would like to work with, and which ones you would not. Don't ever think for a second that that will change. Follow your gut instincts on this. Number 11, show me your friends and I will show you your future. Similarly to who you would work with, who you surround yourself with perhaps will have the greatest influence on your life and your outcomes. We are most influenced by those we spend the majority of our time with, and this has a tremendous impact on our lives and our values. My mentor in college used to tell me, show me your friends and I will show you your future. Look at those you spend the most time with and you will become almost exactly like them. Therefore, take stock of who you spend your time with and make sure you're building the life you want with people you admire. To maximize your life, be influenced in the right way, and have the greatest amount of impact and influence on others, we need to spend time with people in 3 levels of life. Those who are further along than us, those who are at our level, and those who are below us. If you follow this formula, you will maximize your life. Now, the specifics of this are simple. You'll want to spend at least 30% of your time with people who are further along than you, that can teach you, that you can learn from, and you can grow with. You want to spend about 30% of your time with people that are on your level, that you can learn with, you can wrestle through the challenges that you face. And then you want to spend about 30% of your time with people that are below you so that you can actually pour into them and help them grow. The Dead Sea is dead for a reason. There's water that flows into it, but there's no outlet. Now, when we actually pour out into others, not only do we learn things better ourselves, but we have a chance to grow and become more. Number 12. How to make big achievements. Big achievements come through small advantages achieved over time. Happiness does not come from big chunks of success and achievement, but rather through one small advantage after another, hammered out over time. Now again, we define success as the progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. And so as you define for yourself what the good life looks like, and you consistently and progressively move towards accomplishment, that is how real success is achieved. Make the big achievements through small, actionable steps that you consistently pursue and accomplish. Number 13, know your goals. Look at your goals every single day and learn to ask yourself at the start of your year what 5 to 10 big things would make this the best year of my life. Write them down and look at your goal every single day and move closer to them every week. Every month, take stock of where you're at, make sure that you're actually accomplishing these goals as you move forward. Realize that your days are your life in miniature. Take care of each day, and a great life will take care of itself. A successful life is nothing more than a collection of successful moments repeated frequently and celebrated often. And so as you know your goals, as you break them down into achievable steps, as you consistently work towards achieving those steps day in and day out, and you make each day a successful life will begin to take shape. Furthermore, set your sights and know where you're going so that as you go through life, your course and your trajectory are set for amazing and incredible things. And that is how you achieve the good life. Now, this is the conclusion. How exactly do you craft the best life possible for yourself? You have to know what that life looks like. You have to define it for yourself by idealizing it in every area. Ask yourself, what would the perfect life look like for me in every major area of life? Once you have defined the ideal life for yourself, you can begin to move towards it. Those who are happy in life have defined their dreams and desires and set goals for themselves. They count the cost required of them for accomplishing each dream, and they make sure that their dreams are their own, not someone else's imposed on them. Learn to know yourself. Know and define the core values in your life, your virtues, your morals, and your purposes. What drives you? What upsets you? What do you count as injustice in this life? Make sure that you don't do those things then, ever. In fact, make sure that you are actively helping people avoid committing those injustices on any level and every level of life, and you will feel fulfilled. Know your whys for wanting success. Let them drive you and make sure that they are worthy reasons. Learn to deal with unhappiness, worry, and stress. Discipline your disappointments and make your stress work for you and for your benefit rather than against your health and well-being. Earn great amounts of money by understanding success as a responsibility and a blessing, but keep money your servant and never your master. Work with the right people and surround yourself with those who will encourage and inspire you. Always be mentored in life and always be a mentor. Find like-minded people to enjoy life with. Achieve big things and strive for lofty goals, but keep your contentment in life, that life indeed is a joy and not a stress. Any amount of achievement you get above and beyond your basic needs of shelter, food, and relationships should be a value added to your foundation. Don't set your foundation in the stars or it won't have anything to rest on. But if you set your foundation on earth and build to the stars, you can enjoy the view. Finally, know your goals so well that you can recite them each day and know what you're working towards. If you follow these things and take time to define them for yourself, you will surely be working your way towards your own personal vision of the good life. Join me, won't you, as a fellow connoisseur of the good life. And thank you for watching today. As always, we appreciate you being a part of our community. Remember that we're giving out $100 to one of our viewers because we reached our goal of 1,000 subscribers. So that means that you, if you would comment on this video, if you would like it, if you would share it with a friend, and make sure that you're subscribed to our channel, have a chance at winning $100, and we will Venmo it and PayPal it right into your bank account. So go ahead and give this video a like, share it with a friend, make sure that you're subscribed, and leave a comment in the comments section, whether it be about this video or which one of our Lifestyle Billionaire Club videos is your favorite so far. We appreciate you, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one.